Natalie Geiger from Cyber Academy. Here are some tools in Quill that will help you with your grammar scope and sequence. So you go into Clever, type in Quill. It's going to be green and has a little feather pen. Once you get in, you're going to go to the main dashboard automatically. It looks something like this. There are some steps on how you can connect your classes from Canvas into the program so you can easily assign the activities and diagnostics to your students. So you can click around, and usually the first time you go in, it'll walk you through that. When you want to get to activities, go to the Assign Activities space once your classes are set up, and let's look at diagnostics. There's not a perfect one-to-one on the scope and sequence. However, the starter diagnostic and the intermediate diagnostic would be good for 9th and 10th grade grammar scope and sequence. Intermediate and advanced would be good for 10th and 11th grade. There's also ELL starter diagnostics, intermediate and advanced, as well as AP writing skills and pre-AP writing skills for anything you find useful for that. Going back to your activities, my recommendation to get the best view of everything available would to go into Explore All Activities in the library. You can pretty much find whatever you need through here. You can save things and actively find them that way if you're having trouble. There are independent reading texts, and so that allows them to read and create evidence-based activities. They have guided annotations, and then they answer written questions about each piece with getting feedback immediately from Quill, and you can also give them feedback at the end. For any of the activities that you're choosing, you can adjust the grade level and range, readability, and Common Core standards as well. The most important part would be looking at your scope and sequence and then adjusting this as necessary, but clicking on maybe adverbs, for example. It shows you everything you would need to look for the adverbs, and you can also preview the activity to see what it looks like. Some can be independent, some can be class-wide. This, for example, is a class-wide activity. Some activities are more independent, so you can see how well a student achieved the skill, or if you want to kind of see what they know about the skill, it's also helpful. So let's say if we clicked on adverbs of frequency, you'll see as a teacher the different parts of the exercise, and it goes through the activity telling them what they need to do or choose. If you want to go cross-curricular or look for things related to College Board or anything else, they do have topics. They also go through and have a lot of different ways you can filter the different things. So let's say we take out adverbs, but you want to go in and find something through cultures and peoples, myths and legends, and you can see all the different skills that are assessed with different kinds of things in that subject matter. Some of them align with curriculum, which is a really great way of integrating some of the grammar into some of the reading units that we have. Once you have diagnostics and activities assigned to students, you can go into Manage Activities. You'll be able to sort through class, and then you'll also be able to see their progress. There's a color coding system on if they've mastered or mostly mastered the skill that you give them with each activity. All of these are good to supplement any other sort of grammar or practice that you have for your scope and sequence.